Did you know that by 2050, our global population is expected to soar past 9 billion? That means the demand for everyday products will also significantly rise. From cooking essentials to cosmetics and toiletries, many items you see on the supermarket shelves contain oils and fats, coming from oil crops such as palm, soybean, or sunflower. To keep up with the growing demand, we need to cultivate more oil crops, which may lead to the unsustainable clearing of forests to make more space for agriculture. Thankfully, a solution was found. Developed by the oil palm industry, the Tenera variety, also known as D/P hybrid seeds, is created by crossbreeding the Dura and Pisifera breeding lines. It produces fruits with a thicker mesocarp, yielding over 20% more oil compared to its predecessors. To further improve oil yields, Musim Mas has spent years selecting better parent palms to produce even higher quality D/P hybrid seeds through non-GMO research at our Genetic Research Center. Here is a comparison between the fruits produced by industry-grade D/P seeds and those from Musim Mas's elite D/P hybrid seeds. With approval from the Ministry of Agriculture in Indonesia, our high-yielding D/P seeds are made available to oil palm planters, boosting their productivity while reducing environmental impact. So, how does Musim Mas produce high-yielding seeds? The journey starts with selecting good parental palms from a pool of Pisifera palms, where the pollen from the male inflorescences is collected and stored in a freezer at -15 to -20 degrees Celsius. Next, from a pool of Dura palms, we select those with desirable traits, such as high oil content, thick mesocarp, high bunch number, and the ability to produce mature fruit bunches at a young age. The female inflorescence of the Dura palm is then isolated using pollen-proof pollination bag to prevent random pollination. The selected Pisifera pollen is then puffed onto the blooming female inflorescence, ensuring that only our specifically chosen Dura and Pisifera palms mate. As the female flowers develop into fruitlets in a bunch, we harvest the bunch after about 5.5 months. To ensure the integrity of these bunches, a security personnel oversees the harvesting process, and each bunch is tagged with a unique identifier for full traceability back to its parents. These bunches are then transported to our seed processing building, where we remove the fleshy bits to get the precious D/P hybrid seeds inside. To germinate the seeds, they are kept warm at 40 degrees Celsius for about 60 days. Then shifted to a 25 degrees Celsius germination room for around 40 days. The germinated seeds are subsequently moved to an oil palm nursery to grow until they are large enough for field planting. After 12 months, they are transferred to the progeny testing fields. When the palm reaches their 3rd year in the field, we start recording data on their bunch yields and characteristics. These data include the weight of each fruit bunch, the number of bunches produced per palm, oil content of each bunch, and their overall growth. Encompassing over 680 crosses and planted trials on nearly 450 hectares of land across multiple locations, we compile all this data into tables to identify the top-performing crosses. The lineages are then traced back to the specific combination of parent palms. This allows us to replicate these successful crosses to get high-yielding varieties for commercial purposes and for you. Through our diligent R&D efforts, Musim Mas stands as a leading seed-to-shelf agribusiness and sets a gold standard for sustainable palm oil production. Together, let's safeguard our planet and our future.